Hello everyone and welcome back to another freshman advice video. In my last video in this series, I talked about how to make money in college, and today I'm going to be talking about how to save money in college. Because if you're a college student like me, you probably want to save money. One of the best ways to save money in college is to find out how you can get things for free from your university. Most universities have free activities, a free gym that students can use. Some universities also offer free products and services to students. For example, my university gives students free Adobe Creative Cloud, which is usually really expensive. A lot of colleges and universities also give students free or very low cost public transportation passes. I got this Clipper card from my school, which gives me free unlimited rides on VTA buses and light rail. This little card that I thankfully have not lost yet saves me more than $700 per year. So if you're willing to use public transportation and your school has some sort of program, that can be a really great way to save money. I would also suggest keeping your eyes out for free things on campus. There's pretty much always something free at my school, whether it's a product or an activity or food or t-shirts. The next thing that I want to talk about is student discounts. I touched on this in my tech recommendations video, but Apple does have a higher education store that offers computers and iPads at discounted prices. The discounts usually range from $50 to $200. So if you want to check out the Apple higher education store, I'll link it down below. Another online store that offers really great student discounts is Amazon. I'm completely obsessed with Amazon. I have a few Amazon boxes on my floor right now, but Amazon gives students a free 6-month trial of Prime, and then after that you can get Prime for 50% off. All you have to do is sign up with your .edu email. Amazon has so many great products and deals, and their shipping is really fast. So if you do want to check out Amazon Prime Student, I'll put a link to it down in the description. Next, I want to talk about textbooks. If you're in college, you probably know that these things are ridiculously expensive. This is actually one of the only textbooks that I have right now because this is a custom math textbook for my school, which I unfortunately had to spend more than $100 on. But if your textbooks aren't custom, I would highly suggest looking for the lowest possible price. Slugbooks.com is a really great website for comparing the prices of textbooks. I would also suggest checking out Amazon textbook rentals. I've rented a bunch of textbooks from them and it's really easy. They just send you the books, you use them for a semester, and then you just send them back. Your school might also have textbook rentals, and you might be able to find some textbooks on your school's Reddit or Facebook page. So really look out for the best deals when it comes to textbooks, because unfortunately, school bookstores tend to rip students off, which is really not cool. Another thing that I want to mention that I actually haven't heard that many people talk about is food and grocery shopping. If you go to a college that's not in the middle of nowhere, there's probably a lot of restaurants, there's probably a lot of places where you can get a lot of different types of food, and it's going to be really tempting to go to restaurants all the time or use DoorDash or Postmates, but you can save so much money by going to a grocery store and picking out your food for the week. You can buy different food for each meal, or you can do something called meal prepping, which is where you cook all of your food for the week at the same time. I did a video on that as part of my Fresh Eat series, so be sure to check that out if you want more information about meal prepping. And if you don't really feel like grocery shopping or cooking, which is honestly where I'm at right now, I would highly suggest checking out Soylent, which is a vegan meal replacement drink. You can get the powder for around $2 a serving, and you can get the bottled drinks for around $3 per serving. If you're watching this around the time that this video is posted, Soylent is having a huge sale on all of their products on their website, so be sure to check that out. Otherwise, you can use the link down in the description to get your first 12-pack of any flavor Soylent that's in stock for 50% off. I'll also link their official Amazon store because some people have been reselling Soylent and selling fake Soylent on Amazon. Soylent has truly become my best friend over these past few weeks with midterms and everything, and I honestly could not recommend it enough. The last thing that I want to talk about, which is extremely important, is the physical act of putting money into a savings account. If you don't have a savings account, go to your bank as soon as possible and open one, because even if you don't have a lot of money to put into a savings account, you'll still earn a few cents in interest every month, which will add up over time. And if you do have a job and you are able to, I would highly suggest automatically transferring a certain amount of money from your checking account to your savings account every single month. That's something that I've personally been doing ever since I got a job, and it's helped me to build up a savings that I'm really proud of. When you transfer money out of your checking account and into your savings account every single month, there's going to be less money in your checking account, which means that you will probably spend less money unless you're putting everything on a credit card, which in my opinion is not the best idea. If you're going to have a credit card, try to use it for things that you can actually afford, or just use it for emergency situations. tuitions. A lot of students take on a lot of debt to pay for their education. I know people who are in their 30s and 40s who are still paying off their student loans and debt that they accumulated while they were in college. So really try to keep an eye on that, and before you buy something, think about whether it's really necessary and think about whether it's worth the price or not. Because you'll probably be grateful that you said no to unnecessary expenses when you're older. So those are my main bits of advice for saving money in college. If you think I missed something, feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear all of your tips. Thank you all so much for watching. Click here to subscribe. Click here to check out my most recent video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, and I'll see all of you very soon with a new video. Goodbye.